Hi there, Susan Batchelder here, and today I'm here with Quicksilver, and we're going to walk you through getting started right from the beginning. So I'm just going to quickly share my screen. You can see my screen?
I can see it.
Okay. So you've purchased your software, and you should have received this getting started page and connected with the Facebook group, with the company Facebook group. And we're in step one right now. So the first thing that you need to do is get your broker account, and there's a page right on this link to help you, to give you some guidance with that. And then enter your broker account in the back office. So where we are at in this video with you is step two. So you need to purchase your VPS, and that is right here. You can't see the link on this screen, but if you're following along with this video, and probably actually with this video, we'll have the link for you if you don't have this page. Make sure that you go and purchase your VPS, and they're really quick. Within minutes, you get an email, and that's the point that we're guiding you at in here. So I'll stop screen sharing, and it's over to you, Quick.
Excellent. All right, so I'm going to go share my screen now, and we're going to go through the process basically from the point, assuming that you have a VPS and you've already set your broker account up. But once you have those things set up, we're going to go through it from there, and that's it. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to get it going. Okay, the first thing you do is you got to get your email. Here in my Gmail, I got my broker information. So what you do is, as you get your information on this, you'll get your server details that has your username, your password, and everything else. So you can always get the remote desktop set up. If you want to do it through this link, you can just click on the link, and then at the bottom left corner of the screen, you're going to see the link already there. Now let me preface this by saying that this is a Windows installation. This is not a Mac installation. So in Windows, you have the ability to actually drag things from the desktop, from your download, to the desktop. So now that you drag the VPS onto your desktop, you have an icon for it. And at that point, you have the ability to get your server details, the username and the password, and you copy the password, knowing that your username is Trader. So you go into the VPS, you allow the unknown sources, and you put in your username, which is Trader, and the password, which is that long set of digits. And you will then connect. Once you connect, you will be set up on, this is your remote desktop in the cloud. This is a brand new VPS server that we have that has never been set up. So what we are going to do is, directly from here, we're going to need a couple of things. What I would do, because even though if you choose your broker, let's just say we use Trader's Way, they have the icon for it already on your desktop. You have the choice of using FX Choice or Trader's Way built right in. Now, right here is where, when you set it up, they will have a version of Benjamin already set up. But just in case it's not the most updated, we'll show you exactly how to set this up. So the first thing you do is you set it up, you hit next, If you already have your account number set up, you simply go connect with an existing trade account. You put in your login and your password. Make sure you drop this down to Traders Way Live. But if you don't have an existing account number already, then you can just open up a demo account right from here, which is what I'm going to do. On here, I'm going to put quick silver, put my email, quick@silver.com. I will put my country code, and I'll put my phone number. The account type, if you're in the United States, you want to use US dollar. If you're in Europe, you might want to use euro, but if you're in the United States, you choose that. If this is a demo account, you choose what you want your demo account to be, and you choose your default leverage, and I always like to take 1 to 200. This is a very important factor. You always want to use hedge in trading. Let me say this again. You open up a hedging account. At this point, the account is already open, and it already comes standard with Chart Loader. Now, in this particular case, we already have Benjamin installed on this system. But what we do want to do here is we want to install the newest version of Benjamin. We absolutely want that to be the case. So if you want the newest version of Benjamin, you're going to need to go directly to Silver Star Live software. Oops. Sorry about that. You're going to want to go to open up the browser within the VPS and go to silverstarlivesoftware.com. What this is going to do is this is going to take you directly to Silver Star Live Software's website. What you'll want to do is go directly to Downloads at the top of the screen, click Downloads, and it will take you to the different Forex software. For this particular video, it will work fine whether you're using ConservaTrader or MT4, ConservaTrader MT4 or 5. We're going to use Benjamin. So I'm going to click on Download, and as you see, Benjamin downloaded into the bottom corner of the screen. I'm going to drag Benjamin to the desktop. Now that Benjamin is dragged to the desktop, we can now close out the website. We don't need that. And then right-click on Benjamin and hit Copy. Once you've copied it, you open the broker up again, you hit File, Open Data Folder, MQL5, Experts, and you delete anything that's in that folder right there. You delete all of the expert advisors, and then you paste it right there. So you delete anything that's in there, and then you just paste Benjamin right where the other one was. It doesn't matter where you put it. If there's no advisors folder, or if there is, just paste Benjamin where you see the others. Then you close it. Once you have that there, you'll see your navigator tab here on the left. What you want to do is you'll see a bunch of things that are already there, but you're going to want to right-click on the expert advisors and hit refresh. Once you refresh the list, the only thing you're going to see is Benjamin. It's the only software in there. So the way to install it is you right-click on the chart, you go to Euro US dollar, chart window, and it automatically will open it up. And you'll see that Benjamin is already installed because the VPS provider already installed Benjamin for you, already installed it on the chart. You're going to get this window that says Silver Star Pay with this account number here. So what you're going to need to do in order to connect to our server, you're going to need to put this inside the Expert Advisors tab. And the way that works is, we can close this. The easiest way to do that so you don't mistype something is you go into the Experts tab. You see this on the bottom of all these tabs. It says Trade, Exposure, History, News, but you go down till the Experts tab and you'll see this right there. You can right-click on that and hit Copy. What I always like to do is right there, if you can open a notepad and then paste it onto the screen. Because you don't need all of this extraneous stuff, you just want to copy the things that start at HTTP and go to the end of the account number between the two brackets, and then copy it, and that's it. Once you have that copied, you go to Tools, Options, allow automated trading, allow, and make sure you allow web request, and you double click on this area here and you paste it directly into there and you hit OK. Once it's pasted in there, you right click on your chart, you go to Templates and save the template. And you want to save the template as default. And then hit Save. Yes. The other thing is we want to make sure that the time frame on the chart is 2 minutes. So you go to time frame and change it to 2 minutes. Now that it's 2 minutes, I jumped the gun a little earlier. We should have probably saved the template after you change the chart time frame.
This is a good example for people to see that whenever you make a change, go in and save the template as default.
Yes. So any change,
anyway.
Yeah, anytime you make a change, you have to save it as default. And that is it. So now from here on, every time you open up another chart, for example, now I'll open up a GBP USD, go to chart window. It opens it up on a 2-minute chart. Benjamin is installed, and that is it. I don't know why this CHF is here. We don't ever install any CHFs. USD JPY, install. We want to also do the Euro GBP. You can go into this area here and type the name of the pairs that you want. AUD JPY. That's also there.
And always refer to the current list. Like if you're watching this video, it may be up for a while, but always refer to the current list of approved pairs on your choice of the software that you're using.
So exactly right. And now that that's up, I'm going to, now that I have all these pairs in here, I'm going to right click on each one. Euro JPY, AUD JPY, AUD USD, and New Zealand USD. Once those are all in place, you can see this little button right here that says Arrange Window as Non-Overlapping Tiles, this little picture of 4 windows, and you click it. We have now 7 approved pairs, and it will stack them accordingly. Now, it says invalid or expired account number because right now the market is closed and Benjamin is off. As soon as Benjamin turns back on, this invalid or expired account number will say running. But that is exactly how you do it. And this is from start to finish the way that you are set up. At this point, you look, you see that all of these upper right corner of each chart, the little guy has a green, has a little green light on. If it was off, you would see that the guy has a red light on. You toggle your trader on and off right there. Also, you want to set, you can double click on this little guy in order to open up Benjamin's setting window. And what we have here is we have it by default. So what I highly recommend is this is a $10,000 account. So on a $10,000 account, I would probably go at a 1.5 lot size on that. I would probably go for, you want your trailing stop usually to be in that 50 range, and the stop loss on this is 5,000 for a $10,000 account. This is something that, we will have another video explaining the best way to set the stop losses and the take profits later, but just for the sake of argument, we want to, we definitely want to do this and make sure that your cost averaging is on. And that's it. You hit OK and submit. Now, going back to what we said earlier, now that we've set the numbers the way we want them, it's another time to go to your templates and save the template again. Every time I make a change, I go to save the template, save it as default, and save. You can never save it too much. See, now, rather than me having to go and open up all of these charts again and change all of this, it's so much faster and easier for me at this point to just go and, once you have the template saved, now all you do is you just go from one to the other and you just open it up. Now you're done. So now you have all of your charts set up because you had your template there. If you open it up, as you can see, my lot size has changed, my trailing stop has changed, and everything is my new default. So now you are ready to go. Now remember, if you decide to change your balance, always make sure you change your lot size with your balance change. That is a very important point because when you open up your charts from the default template, it'll save the lot size that you had before. So that, in a nutshell, is how you install any software. This is the same procedure whether you would be installing Benjamin, whether you install a crude trader, a silver trader, an event trader, any trader that we put out will all have the exact same installation. In the future, once this is set up one time, every time there's an update, the only thing you're going to need to do in order to update after this is set up the first time is go to File, open data folder, open up MQL5 and experts, and paste the new Benjamin file inside here. As long as the new Benjamin file is called the same thing, Benjamin, it will overwrite the entire Benjamin, it'll overwrite the new Benjamin onto all of these charts. So that is the way that you would update it in the future. So updating in the future is going to be a snap. This is a first-time install. That is why it has taken so long. Anything else?
No, I think that is it. And there's a video on the same page that goes through each of the settings for the software, so you can refer to that if you have any questions. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks, Quick.
No problem. Thank you, Susan. And hopefully this helps.
Yes.
All right.